As requested, I'm releasing my video on my past experiences in the past year. There's a lot of things that I actually never really talked about. I've told plenty of people that's in my inner circle this, but this is my first time I'm talking about this stuff publicly. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because we're going to turn this YouTube channel all the way up in 2022, baby.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray.
Hey, what's up? We out here. It's about 7 o'clock. I just got done doing my morning workout. I'm actually doing the 75 hard challenge right now. So I got to do 45 minutes outside, 45 minutes inside. But that's not what this video is about. About a year ago today, not today exactly, but around this time period, I left California. I was living in California for about a year. I quit my job. And I was just so frustrated with everything in life. I just was didn't know what to do next, but didn't know what that next step was. And really, I was at the point where, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I didn't necessarily have a plan, but I decided to quit my job, move out of California, and just make so many different changes. I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. And ever since I stopped playing football, I really one, it was trying to find that next why in life, that next purpose, that next thing in life that just gave me fulfillment, that gave me joy. Because really, that's what football was for me. Most of my life was dedicated to sports, and I had a dream of making it to the NFL. And really, I was very close, but I didn't make it. And a lot of athletes, I think it happens to a lot of athletes, but I was crushed, when I didn't make it. I had 3 tryouts, and it was like I didn't make it, and I had a backup plan, right? So I went to my backup plan, became a CPA, and really within the first month of working into my public accounting, I was like, this is not the life I really wanted for myself. But really, as a kid, I always thought, making the money that I was gonna make, the same money my mom used to make working 2 jobs, I was making working half as hard as her. And it's a spot that I always told myself I wanted to be, but I got there and I wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled, and I realized that the corporate life just wasn't for me. But yet I realized that. But I woke up every day continuing going to this job that I hated, but I still had this passion, this drive for more. And it wasn't until the pandemic. The pandemic was really what caused me to start making changes. So ended up moving to California with my ex-girlfriend at the time. And within the first month or so, we started I don't know, the vibe, the energy wasn't the same between us. So a year later, we ended up splitting. And that really caused me to really just be sick and tired of everything. I was down bad. I was lonely. I don't like to say that I was depressed, but I was probably at the most depressed state that I've ever been in life, really, because I just felt like I had nobody. Didn't know what that next step was. And fast forward a year now, I took the leap of faith, and I decided to take it one step at a time. I didn't necessarily know what I was going to do. But when I moved here at the time, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car. I didn't have an apartment. I was sick and tired of everything in life. And really, I took the leap of faith. I literally just got a U-Haul, put it all my stuff, and it was a one-way trip here. Didn't have a plan on anything. And I decided to just figure it all out on the way here. And I really wanted to make this video to kind of share what I've learned in the past year, really about myself, about what really matters in life, and how you could always have that fulfillment no matter how you perform in life. So back in September, I was down bad. When I quit my job at the time, I was day trading. I was making a lot of money, probably the most money I've ever made. And then June, July came, and I started losing money. And once I started losing money, that really affected me personally in my happiness in life. And I realized that in September, like I was down bad and I had to change a lot of things. So I started changing my surroundings, changing my behaviors, what I was doing every day. Like I've always had like healthy behaviors, but for some reason, like I just still wasn't like happy. And what I had to do was really like dissociate myself, my performance with where I was, how I was performing. Like all my happiness was based off of like my successes, and I had to basically realize that that stuff really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, what really matters is you knowing who you are as a person. If you know who you are, your identity, knowing like what your purpose is in life, that's what keeps you going. That's what's gonna keep you happy on the days when you feel like quitting, on the days when those results aren't showing. That's really what keeps you going. So I think it's so important for us to realize that the results we get don't define who we are. Champions already know that they're champions, no matter the results they get. You wake up knowing that you're a champion. So that's really that's one of the biggest things that I realized in life. But the other thing that really, the biggest lesson I've learned in the past year is my focus. My focus was more on, myself. My focus was on how can I become better in life. But I realized that life really isn't about you. It's not about yourself. It's really about other people. And that's what you really get fulfillment out of. Like if you change your focus off of you and you start putting it on other people, understanding like how can you help other people, how can you make this world become a better place, that's really what takes you far in life. That's really what has caused me to be a little more fulfilled in life, because I no longer have those selfish desires. I find more happiness in helping other people and making sure that other people are doing good, and that's really what it is. It's about. I've really just found my peace, because deep down inside, I don't know if you're religious or not, but like, the only thing that really matters is God, right? Like we think about Jesus, think about how Jesus lived. Like he was arguably homeless. He was always like from city to city, and like think about the worries that he had in life. Like we have so many different worries in life, and when you really think about kind of how Jesus lived, it's kind of just like, why do we even worry about those little things? We worry about rent. We worry about the next meal that we're gonna make. But that's what faith is. You just kind of just got to take it one step at a time. Have the faith that everything's gonna be all right at the end of the day. And even if it's not, your happiness isn't based off of your results. And once you realize that, that's when you could wake up every day happy, with joy, and at peace with yourself. So it really took me quitting my job. It took me moving to a whole different state where I knew little to no people to start realizing those life lessons. And I had to really get outside of my comfort zone. So if you're at a spot where you don't know what's next in life, or you are feeling unfulfilled, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to have it figured out. I still don't have it figured out, but I'm so much more happy because I'm at a better spot mentally. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna start recording these videos a lot more often. Hope you guys got something out of it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
30 minutes later, took a little detour, but I finally made it. This workout about to be nice. Some old-fashioned stairs today. One at a time, probably like 30 minutes straight, and then probably 20-30 minute ride home. So let's get it. Be great today. No excuses. I want to see y'all be great. Y'all see me out here. I want to see y'all do it too.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. 'Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I made it to the top, y'all. 30 minutes later, up and down, feeling good. But you want to know something? Yesterday I felt defeated. I didn't feel like doing anything yesterday. I wasn't motivated. Really felt like a failure. You're going to have days like that. But you can't let those days carry on to the next day.